What is up, diecast collectors? This is 9446 Network, back with another Kyle Busch 5-pack review. And today we're going to be looking at the Nashville race version. And I'm pretty sure this is the 100th win for the Xfinity Series. This is the Nashville race version. And we did get the Cup win of the Nashville. But of course, it's Kyle Larson. I didn't want it. So for the 5-pack, this is my only Nashville win of that race weekend. It's part of the 5-pack race win set reviews, which we are doing a lot of this week. This week is focused on these Kyle Busch race versions. And yeah, a really nice one. This one is actually a throwback. So yeah, this is a throwback to his Cup Series car. So, I mean, people aren't going to be referring to this as a throwback, so... but I am going to refer to it as such because of how similar that paint scheme is. So without further ado, we're going to get this car out of the box. And for some reason on these cars, I'm noticing the grills look pretty weird and lifted on this particular one. But, let me take a look. Whoop! Okay, it's better than I expected. The grill actually does look a little bit more lined up than usual. But yeah, this is pretty much his Cup paint scheme wrapped onto an Xfinity car. So this is actually really cool to see. This is actually a really, really cool thing to see. Now, of course, we're going to start the diecast review. You got number 54, Toyota Supra, the 30th anniversary. You've got the grill opening right there. You've got a bit of detail to that as well. Looks like there's 3 holes here. So for different tracks, you have different grill openings. So that's honestly why all these look kind of different. You got the hood of it. Got the hood latches closing it up right there. One of these things is actually looking like they put the decal on backwards. I don't know if that's actually supposed to be silver like that, or it's just backwards. I have no idea, but usually that would be black there. Got M&M's, Xfinity right there. Got Simpson, Sunoco, Goodyear, NASCAR Xfinity, Mobile One, ARP, NASCAR race car logo. That's on life support. Look at that paint chip that's on it. Rowdy Energy right there. Got number 54. You got that lift, that jack lift thing, so they know where to lift him up at. Next to the Rowdy and the 4 race winner stickers, you've got the Toyota, JD Gibbs, M&M's, Mac Tools, Smart says, it looks like it says there. You got Interstate Batteries, Sherwin-Williams, Lincoln Welders, Mobile One, M&M's. And by the way, look at that decal crack right there. That is spectacular quality control. That M&M is brown, cracked, and broken off. You do have the rear quarter window right there kicking all the way down because sometimes it's kind of hard to get that shape. Now, the diecast has that actually molded out, but of course, I got to kick that down. You got the yellow M&M right there, same as the ice cream one because of the template being the same for that. But you got the Supra rear view camera, the realistic looking one, Toyota Supra. You got the M&M colors, red, blue, green, yellow, orange, brown, 54. Toyota right there. Now, pretty clean on this one. This one actually does look like it could be the cleanest out of all of them. Get biofuel right there, M&M's, and of course you got the colorful M&M's on the top. You got Kyle Busch and all those M&M's. And now that is also on the Cup car as well. So this is primarily the Cup Series paint scheme on the Xfinity. So I guess they didn't have any special promotion that weekend. Well, how interesting would it have been to get a pedigree one of these? That would have been interesting. You got all those M&M's up there. You got 54. Now for the number. Black outline, white number fill-in. Just every single one of these cars in the 5-pack has it except the Twix car. A little bit of decal stuck inside of that window. Wow, it's actually pretty loose. Look at that. That's unfortunate. But yeah, the 54 though, where the 18 would usually be at, doesn't look bad. If not better on the Xfinity car. So yeah, that's pretty interesting right there. I can't imagine people making this a Ty Gibbs diecast for the stop motions. Maybe you will, maybe you won't. So the front of it, where it has all the details, this is where you're going to get, this is where they're going to hit you with these details. You know, they're going to hit you with the tire wear, the grill opening, which is white and red on this one, as you could tell. And the nose has some, and this one you could tell on the hood, because it is a shorter track. You could definitely tell that the tire wear is going to be more intense on this one. More than any of them. Got some nick marks on that M&M right there. As you could tell, you got a lot of that wear on it. You got the hood pins, as we mentioned earlier. So yeah, a lot, not much to write home about other than the beautiful looking, and it looks cool on a bright colored car. You're definitely going to notice these details of that tire wear on it. Raced worn splitter right there, which is nice. We're going to look at this side first. You've got, so it's continuing that tire wear, and each of the front corners, it's continuing. You've got, yeah, that's not really lined up very well, but you can have a little mark right there. Side skirts look pretty good. The exhausts don't look as burnt as the other ones, probably because you've already have a dark brown one over it, so it's kind of hard to tell that there's actually burned up, the jack lifting thing. And of course, on the side, you've got tire wear on top of that number 54. And of course, you got a little bit more on this side as well. You've got the little hexagon pattern, octagon pattern of the race-worn composite body and roof lines, which is a nice detail to get on a 164. I got some more. When he was doing the burnout, it just wore all that out right there. The wheel well scratches. And of course, you got some more of that detail over here of the tire wear, and it looks like there's also composite to that as well. If you get a closer look at it, yeah, that's some composite. That is worn, damaged composite. Or not damaged, just more like worn than anything. The back has more like of that tire wear. They kind of all look like this. They kind of all have that tire wear in the back, almost the exact same. You got M&M's. That actually has some detail on it. Let me see if I can get a closer look. You actually have some tire wear on that, which that looks really cool. Kind of cool to have that. A little bit on the roof, very subtle, but it's there. It's subtle, but it's definitely race worn on the top right there. So, yeah, you got some tire buildup on the roof with the black roof rails. Looking really sharp. And we got this side. So, for this side, you have a lot worse tire markings and scrapes on the wheel wells. And because this is the side that had, I'm pretty sure on the 124, this was the side that had the blue-looking scratched-up wheel. So, I don't know how you get all that blue on one end and the other, but, you know, the 164, they left alone, so it kind of looks clean in that regard. It just looks like the raced, all these look like the raced version of the cars, but with the cleaner wheels. Just the standardized wheels. Now, down the road, I'm hoping that they start damaging these wheels to the race versions. But yeah, got a janky hanging axle on this one. That's just great. Alrighty, so other than that, let's see, you've got the black mark under the side skirt, which I don't think the other one had a little bit. This one here, it's a little more bold. Like I said, sometimes they do it more bold in one end than the other. Looks like a decal fold right there with a yellow chip on it. That's just awesome. That's definitely not from the race. I can tell you that right now. Yeah, more of that composite body detail. Let me see if I can get a closer look at this end. Even a little bit on the red M&M, you got some of that as well. Got some scratches right there. Got some more of the tire wear. This car primarily just has worn out tire looking wear on it, honestly, more than it actually is damaged. Now, if you want to see an actually damaged, check out the previous episode on that. Kyle Busch, Road America M&M's ice cream one. That one was destroyed in terms of race version. This one, not so. It's a little bit more on the clean end than anything. I got a piece of hair on that green M&M. I don't know if I can wipe that off, or I think it's stuck there forever. Nah, well. But yeah, you do have some just clean race wear. Just not the worst. Just still pretty clean. I mean, you can definitely tell more on this side where the tire buildup is at. Yeah, that's pretty much where it's at with this race version detail. You got the trunk lids, and now I don't know if that one is properly lined up, if it's actually supposed to be here and not there, but nonetheless, you got the trunk lid detail as well of what we were looking at earlier. But yeah, I love how they have the composite. Now, I'm not sure if all of them have that composite body detail. I'm pretty sure they do, but it's more noticeable on the brighter colored cars, as you can tell. So, rowdy color is red because it's a standard paint scheme, so we got a standard rowdy color. The paint scheme! I almost forgot to review it. I looked at all the racewear stuff. I got so caught up in trying to get all of that covered, and oh boy, we got an excess piece of plastic sticking out of that right there. What a job by Lionel. You have a bit of a, what do you see here? A little bit of an excess plastic. So I have no idea if the body is properly scaled or stretched by that piece of plastic. Wonderful job, Lionel. That is just spectacular. The paint scheme, so it's just the yellow, it's the cup paint scheme. If I really want to review it, I could just say it's the cup paint scheme. But for people who may not have seen it, because there might be some, blue, red, green. I almost got the colors mixed up. Wow, it's a split paint job. You got different looking sides. We're going to start off with this one. Green, blue, brown, red, yellow, brown, red. Oh, they had the red pretty much in different places as well. They all are. Brown, red, orange, and the back just has all the colors. Same with the roof. And the characters have the eyes and the mouth and, you know, everything you're used to seeing with the Kyle Busch paint schemes. Even the next gen is almost similar. But yeah, that's how it looks on the Xfinity cars. So yeah, that is it for this diecast review of the Kyle Busch Nashville race version. Now, he had the guitar and everything. Would have been cool if they would have thrown in a little tiny guitar to go with this race version. Yeah, but other than that, really, really nice looking car. And yeah, we're nearing the end of our Kyle Busch 5-pack journey. This is car number 4 that I reviewed out of the 5. So I really hope you guys are enjoying these race version reviews. Now, I don't really review that much race versions because I like to keep them mint and in the package, especially when they're authentics. But for these ones, I decided to go for it and review it because these cars are going to be really valuable. People are going to want to see every angle of it. And they're raced already as it is. They're already worn. So why not review them? And because the paint schemes are so extravagantly beautiful, yeah, why not pick it up and make a YouTube feature on it? But other than that, that is going to be the Nashville race version. You guys a 360 view of it, as I do with every review. That's amazing. Black spoiler, they left that alone, just like on the Cup Series car. Let me see if I can get the camera to focus in on that. There's the roof, left side, and the chassis. And that, my friends, is going to do it for the Nashville race version of the Kyle Busch 5-pack. So, what do you guys think of it? Which looks better, the Cup car or the Xfinity? It's your call on that one. Comment, like, subscribe, and we will see you guys in the next diecast review. The final 5-pack review is coming up next, so stay tuned for that one. It's going to be the green Extra Gum car, his final Xfinity win, which that car is probably the most valuable out of all of them, judging by it's the 5th one and the 5th and final. So yeah, stay tuned for that and more diecast reviews on the channel. And we will see you guys in the next diecast review. Comment, like, subscribe, and always remember to make sure you know what you're doing when you're putting decals on your diecast.